1, 2, 3, go.
Hey guys, welcome to Off the Clef with me. I am Anitra Jay, a singer-songwriter based in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm really excited to share with you that we just booked a show in Nashville at Two Old Hippies, which is a really big deal because if you're following our story, then you know that we just moved to town about 8 months ago and we're still getting acclimated into the Nashville music scene. So it's really incredible that we're able to have shows and start to build relationships with venues here in the area. So if you know of any other venues that we will be a good fit for, please let us know. I'm going to give you a link to my website where you can fill out a form. It's just you sharing your ideas about who we can contact about doing some shows in the area. So stay posted for that link. And this episode of Off the Clef, we're going to start off with questions from you in our fan Q&A.
It's a new day.
So for fan Q&A, this is where you ask me questions, I answer. It's a great way to engage together, get to know each other, and that sort of thing. So for the first question, it comes from LaQuinta in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hey girl. Her question is, do I have any regrets in following my dream of music and performing? So my answer to that is no, I have absolutely no regrets because this is a dream come true and it's so deeply ingrained in me to make music and to share it with others that I couldn't imagine myself being happy doing anything else. So I have no regrets. I mean, it's definitely an uphill battle. It's a lot of work and a lot of sweat and tears and practicing and working with people and working with venues who might not want to work with you. And it's really hard and difficult, but it's all worth it when I get to go on stage and share my passion with you. So I have no regrets, and I just implore everyone who has a passion, whether it's music or anything else, to just go for it because you don't want to regret not doing it. So this next question comes from an unknown person who lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm saying unknown because they actually didn't give me their first name or last name. So we're gonna have to come up with a name for them. It's gonna have to be gender neutral because I don't know if it's a male or female. So I'm gonna say Cameron Doe. Cameron is neutral, right? It can be a girl or a boy, right? So anyways, Cameron Doe wants to know, do I have any future plans? And boy, do I have future plans. I have so many plans and aspirations. I'll be talking all day. So I'm gonna give you three of my goals for my life ultimate. And the first one is I would eventually like to travel the globe. I wanna go to Japan, I wanna go to Europe, I wanna go to London, I wanna go to South America, Africa. I wanna go everywhere and just share my music with all different types of people. And so that's one of the things I want to do. Another thing is my husband and I, we both want to start a listening room. And whatever community we end up settling down in, we want to have a listening room where everybody can just come. I'll have live music there. We'll do improv comedy. We'll do documentary screenings. We might even have a branch connection to fitness and have like some sort of studio. It's just really a really big idea. So we want to be able to bring community and bring people together to experience community together in a very diverse and artistic way. So that's that. And the last thing is I want to help other people who want to pursue music, other upcoming independent artists. I want to share with them the things that I've learned and things that I wish people would have shared with me, and I want to do some consulting and be a business coach just to help the next generation of artists to come and do their thing. I'm actually going to share a little bit more about that in the hot news segment coming up. So this last question comes from Katrina in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Katrina wants to know, how did I know that being a singer would be my profession? The truth is, I really didn't know that my profession would end up being me being a singer. I was off on some other tangent. I went to college and got a degree, and I just started climbing up the corporate ladder because I thought that was what I was supposed to do. I'm just trying to prove to the world that I can be this professional and this rich business owner type person where I could just boss people around. But that didn't work out. And then I got laid off, and I realized that wasn't what I wanted to do in my heart. That was just what I thought I was supposed to do. So I determined that I needed to follow my passion, which was to be a singer-songwriter, and that's when I knew that it was going to be my profession, when I made it my profession. So thank you guys for submitting your questions. Please keep them coming. Submit your questions through Twitter and Facebook. I'm going to be asking for them, and maybe you'll end up in Off the Clef with Anitra Jay. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is really fun. I love doing it. It's called Caption This. This is where I share a photo with you, and then you share with me your funniest take on what you think is going on. Caption this. Okay, so the first Caption This caption comes from Belinda in Lynchburg, Virginia, and Belinda says, "Look, Ma, no hands." Okay, well, for me, driving with no hands would be a disaster. I hate to see the results of that because I can't drive anything with no hands. So the next caption comes from Rain in Charlotte, North Carolina. She says, "Road trip." Okay, that's gonna be so much fun because our next road trip is, we're gonna be going to Brevard, North Carolina, and it's the land of the waterfalls. Okay, so they have all sorts of waterfalls there, natural waterfalls, and they also have white squirrels. And so they're going to be having a white squirrel music festival and the white squirrel 5K for Memorial Day weekend. And we're so excited because we're going to go and we're going to set up a tent and just be camping out the whole weekend. So much fun. So that's actually going to be our next road trip. Okay, the last caption comes from Ebony in Cincinnati, Ohio, and she says that we're actually on our way back to Cincy. Actually, you predicted right because we are on our way back to Cincy. We're going to be in Cincinnati at the end of this month on Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. On the 29th, we'll be at Sitwell's Coffee at 7. And on the 30th, we're going to be at the International Natural Hair Meetup Day, and hosted by the Natty Naturalistas. We're going to be doing a performance, all things natural hair. And Ebony, I think I actually met you at a Natty Naturalistas event, I think last year. So thank you so much for posting, everyone, for posting your captions. Keep them coming. I love this segment, so I want to see what you caption next. I'm going to be posting photos on Facebook and Twitter, so I want to hear from you. This picture was taken during our first year anniversary trip to Belize. We were flying from the mainland to the beach, and I'm actually sitting in the co-pilot seat. And what you see in front of me is the gear thing and the turning tool for the plane. So earlier on in this episode, I mentioned that I wanted to pursue something as part of my future plans, and I was going to talk to you a little bit more about it. So now is the time that I want to share with you. This is something that I've been working on. I just launched it this month, and I'm going to share it with you in hot news.
She walked through the woods one day.
So I want to share with you today that I have just launched a brand new website. It's called thecraftymusician.com. And I was sharing a little bit about this earlier, but one of my passions is to share and teach other independent artists things that I have learned and aspects of marketing, live performances, how to book gigs, how to tour, how to negotiate, and how to build a fan base, and just all different aspects when it comes to a career in music and specifically in being an independent artist. Now, these are things that I wish somebody would have sat down with me and shared with me. How to set goals, how to plan your calendar out to meet your needs financially, what kind of shows to look for, what kind of venues to look for. All these things encompass what it takes to be an independent artist. And so I wanted to impart that knowledge and experience onto other upcoming artists who want to pursue a career in this field, because it's definitely hard, and I just want to build a community and just have a safe place for artists to learn and grow. Now, I know that there are so many other websites dedicated to this kind of thing, but this website, The Crafty Musician, is going to be from my perspective. It's going to have my personality, and it's going to come from my personal experiences. And that's not something that I've seen. Everybody else is telling you what to do and what not to do. And I'm telling you what I did, how I learned from that, the mistakes I made, and just my sense of humor is all up and through. So go on ahead and check it out. It's live. It's www.thecraftymusician.com. And I'm also interested in doing consulting, one-on-one consulting too. So there's a place on the website to sign up for that. And there's also going to be webinars and e-courses and all sorts of neat stuff. So come check me out, thecraftymusician.com. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening, for watching, and for staying with me throughout this whole entire time. And I want you to continue to come along with me on this journey of music. I appreciate every one of you. And thanks for watching Off the Clef with Anitra Jay. That's it.